Hi guys, welcome back to Love Budgeting Co. and I am Marie. For those of you that are new, I'm a single mom of a little boy. I live on the island of Puerto Rico. I do have total double knee replacement as well as rheumatoid arthritis, so I don't have a job. I actually depend on app income, but I like documenting my financial journey because it motivates others and it keeps me on track. The main reason is that it keeps me on track. It keeps me from overspending or spending what I don't have. And it just keeps me motivated to keep going and do what I have to do financially. So I do have a savings challenge budgeting shop. It's a digital download so you can print them at home. And that's in my KOFI. The link is down below. Thank you to the person that went to buy me a coffee and actually bought me a coffee. So thank you so much. I highly appreciate it. And today we're going to be doing our income tracking, or our budget closing, I should say. This is our March budget closing, and boy was it chaotic. But I got a lot done though. I did get a lot done, not as much as I wanted to, but I did get a lot done. Mostly everything was with related to my son. So I do depend from government help for those of you that are new, so you'll see that on here, because even that I budget. Otherwise, people, you won't make it through. Because I see a lot of people saying that, when I go to the supermarket, saying that the government help is not enough, that they couldn't really do groceries for the rest of the month, and this, that, and the third. But you have to budget out and make sure that you are not always buying brands, because if not, for real, government help is not going to be enough. As you know how expensive these eggs are. Woo, Lord have mercy. These eggs are out there, and if I don't have to buy eggs, people, I will not buy them, because we only depend on government help. So sometimes you gotta make a little bit of sacrifices there, because it just ain't enough. So as you can see, we do have a lot going on in the income section this month. Our sinking funds, we have $40 within our $40 in our business account. And we had to use that. So I put the sinking funds on here so I can know that we did have that income there, because otherwise it's not going to balance out at the bottom. So I did the sinking funds, which was 40, because I used the sinking funds. If I didn't use it, I wouldn't put it on here. But because I used that sinking funds, I have to put it on here as income so that I can know that that's why the math is not mathing. So sinking funds was 40. Gifts was from a birthday gift that I got from February, but I added it to March. So that was 25. Government help was 360, but I got 370. Cash was 20, but I did make, or this is my side, I should put side hustle right instead of cash, because this is from my side hustle, which I budgeted 20, but I did get 110, because sometimes we do go a little bit on the lower side. And yeah. And then app income was 20, but apps have not been apping, okay? There is something with the apps that these 3 months, apps have not given me much. So, and my phone broke in March. So that's why March hasn't done anything, because my phone actually broke in March. It died. So I just got the phone back, so hopefully I'll be able to do at least $5 for next one, because geez, rollover, I had $13 and we put it in here, so the 13. So we had a total of $558 for our month. Then we go down here. For gas, it was supposed to be 20, but I did 52, which I can't remember if I just put gas again. Anyways, 52. Oh, I have to put gas in again. 52. Lunch was 5, but we did 536, which is not bad, because it was only 36 cents over. So that was awesome. School phone was $3. But we spent $25.15 because of all those costumes that we had to buy. So that was way out of budget. Way out of budget. I was not expecting to buy so much. And then groceries 1 and groceries 2 was supposed to be $360, but we had $370 plus $9 in cash that I had to spend. Like I say, things are going up, and I had to do $9 in cash, $9.08 in cash. Household was $1, but we spent $12.29, way over budget. Those laundry detergents are getting me. Personal care was supposed to be $1, but we actually did $24.47. Can't remember what I bought there. I know I did some personal hygiene stuff, but I must have bought something else there from somewhere. And then Son's Need was $2, but I put in 0, and I spent 0. And miscellaneous was 0. And then our emergency fund was $1, and that's what we put in $1. Hey, we're able to still stuff an emergency fund, because I really need to put that up. And then the debt, we did nothing in debt. Like, we didn't do anything with our debt, which I need to really get onto that. Valentine's Day was 0. Back to school was 0. Son's B-Day is 15, and that's what we put in, 15. That's what we have in the Son's B-Day sinking fund is 15. And then Mother's Day was 0. Father's Day was 0. Cart maintenance was $5, and we had to do 0. Classes is 0. And then this is where we used the sinking fund, because medical was supposed to be 10, but we had nothing in there. So we had to put $43.97 because I had to pay some stuff from me going to the ER, plus my son got sick and I had to also cost his medication. So that was $43.97. And then we didn't do nothing for Sam's Club, nothing for the... I think I did spend on business because I did get my ink. That's why it's in blank, because I forgot to look to see. I think my ink was like $40 or $45, around there. That's the one that we have to check out. So that's why that blank is there, and maybe that's why this wasn't filled out, and I filled it in before I did this video. Anyways, this is going to change because I have to look for the receipt of this, and it's more than $58.97. So we have a total of $438 that we had budgeted, but we spent $557.32 for a difference of $119.32. So that's what we went over, leaving us with 58 cents to roll over. We're gonna be rich in April with those 58 cents. And as per usual, you guys know that I love the remember section. So I was able to do my son's red shirt for the... You know what? I'm gonna just do it with this. So we did the red shirt, and that was for... Oh, daggone it. We got blurry there. So we did the son's red shirt for the... some sort of type of event they were having. They actually wanted one with a particular logo, and I said, no, you're just going with a plain red shirt. And the other moms asked me, and I said, no, we're doing a plain red shirt, because they're always asking for a red shirt for different events, and I'm not going to keep buying red shirts. So with a plain red shirt, he can use it for all the events. And exactly this month now in April, he needs another red shirt. Guess what? Because I didn't put anything on it, he's going to use the same red shirt. We ain't rich. We are not rich. Finally, yay, we got a purse. So let's check that off. We got a purse. So it's not like the best purse or a purse that I'm like happy about, but it's a purse. And I did buy it. So yeah, and also we got the printer ink. Yay, and it worked. Hallelujah, praise God. So we're gonna put that there. Now, we did not get the P.O. box, we didn't do the handicap tags, and we didn't do the son's B-Day yet. So, we did get my son's formal outfit, which you guys know that they added this at the end. It's not part of what we had originally put, but they sent me one day a letter saying that he needed a formal outfit. Guess what? The formal outfit was only for 2 hours. So, I spent like $20 for 2 hours. They think I'm balling. And then my son also needed a costume for this He needed two, but I only got him one of them because the other parent supposedly got him the other one. We're not sure about that. So I had to get him a white shirt, a white button-down shirt with a tie. Okay. I just want y'all to know. And it's only for some sort of type of activity that they're having. So, and with that, for next month, I also have to add a green shirt because he also needs a green shirt. Hello. Like, schools need to bring it down because, like, everyone's complaining about the same thing. That schools are just asking for a whole lot. And we ain't got it like that. Like, a lot of us are low income. We don't got it like that. Again, a lot of us are low income and we don't have that. So you know what parents are doing? They're just not sending their son to school when they have to use a particular shirt or outfit. Like in my case, I only have side hustle income. And a lot of the other moms only have one source of income, which is their husband. So it's a lot. It's a lot. Plus, we don't have school buses here. So we have to, like, the school bus only brings them in the afternoons and it doesn't bring them all the way home. It brings them halfway home. So we have to go in vehicles to pick up these children and we have to take them in the morning all the way to school. So that's a lot of gas. And, you know, asking for all these extra outfits, what people do is that they don't take them. They don't take them to school when they have these outfit days. And, like, you can tell because I'm there bright and early in the morning. And when I see that a lot of cars are not even going by, and I see at the time that I get there, I see 4 kids, I'm like, that. You know what? People are not going to bring them. And exactly. A lot of times my son tells me during these days that they have to take costumes, my son will tell me, Mom, there was only 10 kids in the classroom out of 23. So, you know, they need to calm down with asking of so many costumes and outfits because people are just not going to take their children. Like, you know, $20 here, $5 here, $8 here. It adds up. And I still need, and it's because I didn't buy one of the other outfits. Imagine, I only have one child. Imagine the people that have 3 to 4 children in the same school. Like, it's a lot. It is a lot. And there's a lot of low income families there. Like, I get them what I can to my extent, but whew, I'm going to have to start doing like everybody else and not taking him. So, like this day, he used that shirt for 2 hours. This formal outfit, he used it for 2 hours because he only had to go to school for 2 hours. So those types of days, I'm just limiting myself to not even taking them because the day that he went for the formal day, he's like, Mom, I don't even know why you sent me to school. Number one, there wasn't a lot of kids. Number two, I didn't even get a prize for, the prizes were not for like, they weren't for like, the prizes were from one particular subject. They were for one subject. This outfit was for one subject. And it wasn't for like getting good grades. You know how they get them like, to give you an example, like math. They give them math and you know that all the kids get like a little ribbon and you know they have like first place, second place, third place. No, this formal one wasn't like that. The way that they explained to me was that this formal outfit was only for the kids that they were only going to give a prize to the kids that were not doing good in that class, and all of a sudden they were able to get 1A or 1B, and they had 3 prizes for that, like first place, second place. So the ones that do have A's all the time, they didn't get anything, and them kids was upset. They were like upset. They were like, why didn't they just take the kids that needed to give them the prize and that's it? They didn't need to take the rest of us there. What for? So them kids was upset. And so yeah, we still need, they just sent me this week for next week that we need a green shirt. Lord have mercy. So I did check the P.O. box prices of from what I seen online. It's $60 for 3 months, which I remember like 5 years ago I used to pay $60 for 6 months. So now it's $60 for 3 months, $105 for 6 months, and $210 for the year. Like if I had the whole year, I would do the year. I like paying my stuff like the whole year because I'm forgetful, and I be forgetting, y'all, that I got to go. And the post office here, like the post office we got, sis, it'd be a hot mess. It only got 3 parking spaces, literally 3 parking spaces. So you best know it'd be a hot mess in that post office. Like I'm not trying to go there and be there, you know, in that long behind line. So we'll have to do the 3 months for now, and this I have to pay taxes on top of that, so most likely this will be like $67, I think, with the tax. So we're gonna try and get that one done. Because that's the only thing that we have. And the handicap tags I'm not too worried about because I don't go out much. The only thing I do like the handicap tags is, like I said, when I go to Sam's Club and when I go to my medical appointments, because the medical appointment, my actual orthopedist, where he's at, it's a really far walk. It's a far walk, so I'm not 100% with that. Yeah, so that's the only places that I like the handicap, but like anything else, I can just park a little bit further off. So that is all for our budgeting this month. We have been working on other things, on other projects. Like I said, I'm trying to get that P.O. box situated and all that. Whew. And trying to get now my cutting machine is missing the blade, so yeah, you'll see that in the next month income. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you so much for being a part of my community. Thank you so much for the positive feedback. I'll catch you guys in our next filming session.